Hey, this is Theo with Rugged Balance Supply Co. out of Houston, Texas. We're here at Overland Expo West, and we're going to give you a walkthrough of what we have to offer. All our products are from Big Country 4x4 South Africa. We are the North American distributor for them, and we have a lot of things to show. So behind me we have the Ostrich Ring awning from Big Country 4x4. The Ostrich Ring has been around since 2008, so it's been around for 13 years. It was the first freestanding 270 on the market, and these guys know a thing or two about making an awning. The truss arms are all made from 6061 T6 aluminum. The trusses obviously make it a freestanding awning, and as long as the weather is good and the wind is light, you can use your awning without any feet. So the awning does have the optional addition of two wall kits in two different heights. We've got the 83-inch and a 94-inch depending on the height of your rig, and they zip right in. Any panel can go anywhere. The awning also comes with a light kit that has amber and white light, or amber plus white, so you can use it without having to string the light up every time. The light stays with the awning. So the awning is available in both gray and olive green, and we have left and right in stock in Houston at all times, free shipping across the US. To show you how easy it is to use the awning, I'm going to show you how to put it away and how to erect it. It takes about 30 seconds to deploy it, and it takes about a minute to put it away. It's very simple. So the first thing to do is to get the raised arm down. You come around the back and just disconnect the arm. Move it out of the support arm and then just walk it back. So it just takes one fold and a roll to put the awning away with one strap that sits over here by the front door. So the bag is oversized, so it's easy to close. And we use YKK Vislon zips, marine grade, to make it easy with no issues of zips getting stuck. And that's it, that's all there is to it. So deploying the awning takes about 30 seconds. It's simple. Zip open the bag, unclip the clasp, and walk around the vehicle. Pull the awning out, clip in the leading arm, and tighten the awning up. And so the last step is to raise the roof. And you're done. So let's talk about Big Country 4x4's roof racks. This roof rack design has been around for about 30 years in Africa, doing duty all across Africa on heavy expeditions. And it's a welded rack made from 6061 aluminum, dovetailed construction with a matrix weld. So it takes point loads extremely well, and it's rated for 550 pounds for a 3-legged rack and 720 pounds for a 4-legged rack on each side. They have novel mounting systems for gutter, track, and OEM blocks. And for vehicles that don't have any holes, they don't use riv nuts. We use a assembly that creates an OEM style fitting into the roof using a 3-inch long stud plate. Big Country's racks use floor planks that run front to back, which means these racks have negligible wind noise and you have ample places to place your gear. Also, the floor planks in the perimeter are the same height, which means if you have a tent that you want to put on top that's bigger than the rack, there's no lip to deal with. You don't have to raise the tent. You can simply bolt it straight onto the rack and have a flush fit. So Big Country's racks have MA tracks on the upper side as well as the underside of the perimeter extrusion. as well as M8 tracks on all the floor planks and all the load bars on the underside. So using standard M8 hardware means that there's no proprietary T-nuts or anything, etc. to buy. You can go to a hardware store and get your hardware there. So one more feature about the Big Country rack is that the corners are also welded. This is a cast aluminum corner section that's welded into position on both the front and the side members of the rack, making sure that the entire structure remains in one plane. So the mounting systems compatible with this rack include a heavy-duty stainless steel gutter clamp, a OEM block, which also can feature a sub-ceiling mounted stud plate for vehicles that don't have any holes in the roof, as well as a heavy-duty quarter-inch thick track system for vehicles that are compatible with having tracks. Additionally, the feet attached to legs that have different heights to them. So high roofs and low roofs can have custom sized height settings for them. Inside the legs, there is an 1 3/4 inch variability. So you can raise the rack and slide a table underneath, or you can drop it down to have a very sleek look. All right, so let's have a look at the drawers. Big Country makes drawers specifically to every model vehicle, which means that drawer system made for a certain vehicle only works for that vehicle. Why? Because Big Country designs drawers that go from wheel well to wheel well and from the sill to the seat, which means there's maximum use of space. The drawer can be as low as possible, leaving enough cargo space up above it, and there's no compromise on the storage solution for the vehicle involved. The drawers are made out of galvanized steel. They have heavy-duty sliders that are rated for lateral loads as well. So what you end up with is a massive drawer inside. There are some optional extras. The first one being a flip-down work surface that's basically hinged in the back. It lifts up and flips up against your tailgate. And inside, you can see here, we've got 2 heavy-duty boxes. This is made from steel and welded together. This is really made for recovery gear, so chains, shackles, etc. You just toss them in here, you don't mess up your drawers. The drawer does come with optional dividers. They're movable, so you can put them wherever you need to. And they have a big lip at the bottom, so you put the weight of something on top of it and just shove them to the back to have a nice clean surface to pack up against. So because every drawer is made only for a specific vehicle, the trim kit that trims it out fits perfectly. There are removable side flaps and a OEM trim panel in the front to give it an OEM look. At the end of the day, it looks extremely clean. The mounting kit is custom as well, so we don't use turnbuckles or lashings. We use a custom welded bracket that bolts into existing OEM holes. So it's simply 4 bolts typically, and no turnbuckles for you to mess with afterwards to do any adjustments. Also in their lineup, Big Country has a variety of fridge slides. These slides have been around for about 20 years now, and they're heavy duty. They're rated for the size fridge that you can put in here, and they come in different sizes. So we have fridge slides for 40, 50, 60, and up to 70 and 90 liter fridge slides. This one right here is the tippable slide. So it has 2 modes. A traditional slide that goes in and out, and secondly, it has these clamps over here where you can then slide it out and it tilts to give you easy access to your products. Like I said, these come in different sizes, so do check which fridge you have. On our website, we have a listing of which fridges are compatible, but we also give you a good indication of how many inches to the front and to the back, side to side, so you can check which one works for you. Make sure to check it. Some fridges might be 60 liters, but they'll have a different footprint, more aligned with 70 liters. So if you have any other questions, check us out on the web at ruggedbound.com. Follow us on Instagram as Ruggedbound, as well as on YouTube and on Facebook.